See how that little harass me just coming up to your front door? I didn't even do anything. I lost maybe 1 or 2 units. So let's see. Yeah, I lost 1 zealot. Whoop-de-doo. You know, no big deal. But I harassed you and took your focus off. So you went for the whole time not building anything, not even building a pylon. So you should be dropping pylons. Quite a few now, because these number of minerals and no reason to get supply locked. You're only getting a couple units worth for every pylon, because they're 2 supply each. So, you know, this whole time, you built this pylon here, which is good to warp in stuff. But, looky here, I see this. I know what you're doing. I can see a majority of your army just from that one pylon. So, see how that can be effective? You can't see up there unless you walk up there. So, production tab, you're building an immortal. You have 3 gates. You have 2,000 minerals. You're holding this right here with your units. You should have expanded. See, I put my probe here just so I can see when you expand. That's the only reason. I don't care if he dies. That doesn't matter to me. But I just want to expand. So now this is another thing. Another harass. I harassed your front. Got all you guys to move to the front. So what do? I take these voids I just built. And I come in from the back. See, look at this. You're building these. Yep, supply locked. But you're not building any units. You're not building any more. So I want to come in with these void rays and look, your guys are all the way up here because I attacked from the front, so you're jumping to the front, and I'm just gonna take down probes. So let me rewind a little bit, and let's see how many probes we get. So I am 7 probes up on you, which is a lot. That's a big deal. And we have the same number of zealots. You've got more stalkers, and you've got an immortal, but I've got 3 void rays. So that's why I pulled back to here, so I could focus on doing some void harass. Okay, here they come. So let's see. You got 23, and you're not building anymore. So 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. You are expanding. That's good, but see, your focus got pulled away. So you had 23, so there's 10. Your army still hasn't moved. Way late reaction. You gotta watch that mini-map. So you had 23 starting. You're not building any more here. You're not building any more here. So your immortal comes. I ran away because I didn't realize at first that he couldn't attack air. So you saw him show up and I pull back. Okay. So you lost from that encounter. What? Holy cow. Almost all of your probes. 17 probes. So that harass with those voids just killed 17 of your probes. So now your income is 0. Which doesn't really matter because you've got a lot of minerals. But my income hasn't been touched. And I have just literally slayed all your income here. So you're building this expansion, which is good. So I just harassed you. I killed tons of probes. So guess what? I'm going to harass at the front door now. So I've got a lot more zealots, and you've got a lot more stalkers and immortal and some sentries. So at this point, I'm moving. I should be moving. I guess I'm collecting my guys. And remember, I can see this right here, so I know exactly where your army is. Okay, I know what's going on. I can see the army. I know that. So I want to pull back because I'm like, whoa, he's got a lot more stuff than me. So I'm going to retreat. And I want to bring my voids around because guess what? I have vision. Look at this. I see your probes going back and forth. I knew you built an expo here now because of that. So you have the better army. However, I've got some cannons up to help defend, and I'm going to pull these guys back here. And what did you do? You stopped right there, which is fine. But see, now look. Your army's way out of position. I know this. I'm protecting my base. And I'm going to hit your expo. So you are building probes. Building 1 probe. You should be building them at least 2 probes at a time. You got 2 nexuses. They should both be hotkeyed. You should be building a probe from each one. Your warp gates aren't doing anything. So you warp in some stalkers to take care of these guys. And I'm fully charged. I pull off. Like I said, I'm not very good at Protoss. I can't remember if I re-attack now or what. Yeah, see, that was dumb. I could have just attacked your stalkers right away when they were charged up. But so as that was going on, I imagine you were focused over there. So speed up. I just want to catch this battle over here. See, I keep pulling your attention away. So I pull your attention over there. And then guess what? I pull my guys out here to attack here because I know you're not watching. So I pull out here. I get a nice round of you guys. I take them out because you're not paying attention. You're over here. So bam, I just killed your army. Took unit. Boom, nothing. You got no probes, no army. This game's pretty much done. So this is what I want to kind of get to you. You're not building anything from your work as you are cooling down because you did warp in some stalkers, which is good. You're not building probes here. You should. You got tons of mineral. Look at that. Tons of mineral here still. It's a couple thousand easy. So you're not building any probes here. I took out this nexus. I snuck when that battle happened. I'm not gonna go back and just see where it was, but when we had a skirmish here, I literally ran my probe from here and ran him into the base and used that attack as a distraction to get him in. So you didn't notice him go in. He went back here. This is what I was whining about at the end of the game. I didn't get to use my proxy pylon, man. So at this point, I know I've got you. I mean, I destroyed your army. You're rebuilding your army. So you've got a mortal colossus, a couple stalkers, and a sentry. So at this point, I pretty much know what's going on. I think we're talking about it on TeamSpeak. But so you see what I did there. I attacked the front. I didn't really care if I was killing anything. I just wanted to kind of see what you brought at me. So I saw your army composition. I pulled back. When I pulled back, I brought in some void rays and hit back here. So your guys were out of position. I took out a ton of probes. Almost all your probes minus money gone. So that right there was the tide turner. Because I mean, up until that point, you had a very good foothold. You were down on probes, but you had a bigger army, and you could have continued to build a bigger army. So that little attack right there, when your army was out and distracted,